If you're worried about paying for your ADHD medication for a long time after going private, then listen to this. For those of you that don't know, I was diagnosed with ADHD in February and I went with ADHD 360 and I've been on the LVANS medication since then, and it's been completely life-changing. I'm now on 70 milligrams of LVANS, which I take in the morning, and then I get an Amfexa top up in the afternoon. About a week and a half ago, I had a review with ADHD 360 just to see how I was getting on, and we decided that I was happy on the max dose of 70 milligrams and the Amfexa top up, and we decided to request shared care from my GP. They then sent a letter to my GP sort of explaining the whole situation, how my symptoms have improved since taking the medication. They also had scorecards that I had to fill out because of every review I had with them. I had to fill out a feedback form with how I was feeling, and this all got sent to my GP. ADHD 360 then told me that within about 5 days I should then ring my GP and make sure that they receive the letter and see what their answer was, because they're more likely to tell me than get back to ADHD 360 that quickly. So I rang them last Friday, and after explaining the whole situation, she had let me know that she just needs to discuss this with the person who normally organises the shared care, and it should all be okay, but she'll let me know. Today is now Saturday and I hadn't heard anything up until yesterday, and then they gave me a call last night to tell me that it's all been approved and I can now get my medication through the NHS and my prescription's literally going through. Obviously this is such a relief, because instead of paying about £160 a month, I'm now going to be paying like £10 for the prescriptions every month. So it just takes a massive burden off me knowing that I don't have to worry about all that money and having to pay for that every single month. Previously heard of loads of GPs declining shared care, but I just want this to be sort of like an experience to tell people that it's not all bad and some GPs do accept it. I just feel so lucky and grateful that overall I only had to pay 3 months worth of private ADHD medication before this shared care and NHS prescriptions were approved. So overall it wasn't as much money as I thought it was going to be, and going private for an ADHD diagnosis has been literally the best thing I ever did. Instead of waiting 3 years, since February I've now been diagnosed and I've now got the prescriptions on the NHS, which is amazing. If you want to find out anything more about the shared care system and how it works and what that actually means, then let me know and I can make a video. But I hope this helps anyone who's thinking about going private. Thanks, bye.